The weather cleared up, so I'm going for a hike. I'm going to do the famous Dragon's Back Trail in Hong Kong. It was rated all over the internet. It says it's one of the best hikes in Asia, one of the best urban hikes in the world. So I'm really looking forward to this. It's pretty busy, even though it's kind of overcast, a little chilly today. It's a day after it rained, so I'm hoping the clouds clear up and the views on the top of the ridge and the peaks are going to be beautiful. To get here was pretty simple. You get on the island subway, take it to a stop. I can't remember the name of the stop. I'll write it here. And then outside of the exit, there's you see all these signs for Dragon Back. You get on a bus with about 100 other hikers. They're all in their hiking gear, so just follow the crowd. All in all, the trip costs like 15 Hong Kong dollars. And then the ride on the bus, it's one of those double deck. All the buses here are double decker. They're really cool. If you get on the second deck in the front, then it's like better than any roller coaster you'll ever be on, because the drive is through the mountains on this 2-lane twisting road, and it looks like a lot of fun. I mean, I didn't get to sit in the front, but I could see it, and it definitely looked like something I want to experience sometime. It looked like a lot of fun. The hike is going to be about 8.5 kilometers. I don't know how long it's going to be, but it ends up in another place. I'm just going to follow the crowd, which I hope has all gone away. We'll take a look. This is the first dirt trail I've seen in China. I'm upset because all the other trails are concrete. So being a backpack or a barefoot runner like I am, it's not good. But now that I got dirt, I might have to break out my barefoot running and enjoy the wind a little bit. Something I definitely miss about back home. So I'm halfway done with the hike. So far, I have to say I'm very impressed. This is beautiful. The first part of the hike starts up, the bus drops you off right at the trailhead, and you go straight up for only about 1/2 kilometer. It's a good little warm up for your legs. And you're greeted with this beautiful panoramic view, 360 degrees around the island. Now there's a mountain blocking downtown Hong Kong, so you can't see that. So it really does feel like you're a million miles away from the city, even though you're only about a 15-20 minute bus ride. And then it goes along the ridge for a little bit. A lot of people stopping to take pictures and get a little crowded, even on a Wednesday morning like today in the fall on a freezing day. But go along the ridge for a little bit, and then it drops down along the I guess the eastern side of the ridge. That's where I'm at right now. And it's pretty flat all the way. It just doesn't do the up and down like you would get on the ridge. And this is perfect for trail running. I mean, it's just technical enough to keep it interesting, yet soft enough on your knees and your joints. I did a little bit, but I'm not wearing my favorite running shoes. Plus, I think I'm a little out of shape, to be honest, because I haven't been working out much since my bike accident. But man, I'm really enjoying this. I don't know if you can see it, but through the trees, you got a little bit of a view. And every now and then it opens up and you're rewarded with breathtaking views on a clear day after a rainy day. There's no smog. The air is fresh, the breeze is brisk. Perfect day to go for a hike. Oh, and never underestimate the value of a day hike and fresh air to cure a hangover. Something I really believe in. And of course you're greeted with beautiful streams like this, especially after a rainy day. I have to admit, very few places in Southern California come as close to the beauty I'm seeing here. Northern California, though, still can't beat that, the redwoods. Hiking and walking in the redwoods is better than anything.
These apartment buildings look so pretty. Like, I can't believe there are like 10,000 people living.
Who says there's no surfing in China? I honestly didn't know you could do it in China. I've heard of a few places here and there, Shenzhen, even Jiapo, but when I went to Jiapo there was no surfers. But this place here, this is called Big Wave Bay, and it's pretty big waves. Not bad. Oh, it's the day after a storm, so but the water actually looks fairly clean, looks warm. There are pretty good surfers out there. And the town, this town back here, this is Big Wave Bay. This is a very small little quaint community. It reminds me a lot of like a very mini San Clemente. You know, that there's surfboards on racks and everyone's, you know, hanging out, drinking beers and coconut juice and doesn't have a care in the world. It's like a complete opposite of Hong Kong. Now this ridge, this is Dragon's Back, this is what we hiked on earlier, and just over that and one more range is the hustle and bustle of Hong Kong. You can't, I feel like I'm a world away, and yet I'm so close. This is so nice. And you do that 8.5 kilometer hike, you know, up and down the ridges and in the sun, and then down on the flat ground, do a little running, and it spits you out here. This is your reward. I can imagine on a hot summer day, taking a dip would be awesome. But today I think I'm just gonna go sit on the beach, have a beer, might put my feet in. Yeah, enjoy it a little bit.